Hi guys, so I'm going to talk about areas and observations that's going to improve your chances of passing that driving test and at the same time make you a better driver. So the first one, which is all about moving off, and it's an easy one, but surprisingly lots of people pick up faults for it when they're moving off on the driving test. So have a look round. If it's not clear, there's a car going past, wait, there's a blue car there, I can see it coming past. Now while you're waiting, have another little check. Oh, it's clear now. I'm going to show a signal, tell everyone my intentions because it looks like a busy area. And a double check to the right again. It's as easy as that. That's all you've got to do. And that's ticking the boxes, isn't it? So another area then that's going to improve your chances of passing that driving test is stopping. Obviously on the test they're going to say pull over at a safe and convenient legal place. So one of the things people do is they'll rush to get in there. So check what's happening behind you, check what's happening at the side of you, and if there's people around, show a signal, tell them, you know, I'm going to pull over there. So check the mirrors, signalling, bringing myself in, taking me time. And that's all you've got to do. The examiner is going to spring it on you every now and then. Pull over on the left there. Check your mirrors. You know, check your mirrors every time you come to do something. So the next one we're going to look at is observations at junctions, and it's an easy one. If they're going to say go left, check your mirrors, signal left. In pairs, centre left. If you're going to go right, centre right. And the observations is checking to your right and left. If you can't see properly, slow yourself down, pop it in first gear and recheck it. It's as easy as that. And the amount of people who fail on junctions is probably the top reason for failing your driving test every year, or at least the top two, is junctions. It's an easy one to sort out, but people rush. People feel like they've got to do something that's got to please the examiner. Make sure you do things that are sensible. So if you're going to come to a junction, like we've got one coming up in the next few seconds, and it's going to be a right emerge, check my centre mirror, check my right mirror, signalling. I can't see there, I can't see what's going on, so I'm going to slow down for first gear, and when I'm there I'm going to double check it. So I'm slowing down, pop it in first, right, left, right, and then edge out, not in a rush, taking me time. If there's lots of cars on the junction parked up, I'll be a bit more cautious, a bit more taking me time, a bit more observations. So overtaking parked cars is a bit like meeting situations where you're having to give way to oncoming cars. So we've got parked cars ahead of us, we've got to look beyond them, make sure it's safe to do so. So we're checking our mirrors, what's happening behind us, because we don't want to brake hard if there's someone close, we want to brake gently. Checking ahead of us, and if you can't see very carefully, just be cautious, don't just fly out, because that's just asking for trouble, isn't it? So whether it be going past parked cars, whether it be meeting oncoming cars, it kind of falls in the same category, where you've got to be careful. So I'm checking with the left mirror to come back in, looking at the road, slowing down, because if I stayed out then it would have been dangerous and that car come around the corner. Great example of why you come into a gap when you can. Because there's a bend ahead of me there, wasn't there? And if I stayed out to go past that white car on the wrong side of the road when there's a gap there, it's a risk that I didn't need to take. So same thing again here. We've got the parked cars on the left on the right bend. So I'm checking what's happening behind me with mirrors, looking up the road, and I'm pulling out. But I'm giving that car space. And as I go past that black car, I'm checking my left mirror to come back in. And people say, why do you check your left mirror? Well, if that was a bus, they might start moving off. Because if you've never experienced going past buses or overtaking buses at bus stops, you know that as you go past them, they start moving off. They're right little so-and-sos they are. So check that left mirror before you come back in, because the car, there could be someone in the car who's about to move off and they've not checked their mirror and they start to move off. Junctions again. This one's a nice easy one. Observations again. So if you come to a junction and it's definitely clear and you can definitely see, then don't stop. That's the answer. Just carry on, but do it at a safe speed. So like I say, these areas to do with observations, mirror checks are all important to be a good driver, and they'll pass you your driving test. But if you do them wrong, you're going to get serious. So good luck on that driving test, and I hope this video helps. Take care.